Alrighty, folks, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Here we are. Today is Wednesday, May 26, 2021. Oh, let me just get the disclaimer running there for you. And that's already good. Alrighty. How is everybody doing today? Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday morning here for me. Today is May 26th. My name is Bojan Petreski. Go by Bo. Easy to say to remember. We're doing the 3D market commentary today. My email is right here as well, bojan@tradictive.com. Let's go ahead and get started. But before we get started, actually, this link right here, tradewithufos.com/Bojan, is the link that you could definitely access and take a look at. This is an interactive website where you can get, you can ask questions, you can get answers from other users in the community, kind of like a community board on our website. So definitely check it out. It also allows you to create a free account so that you can receive the 3D market commentary in your inbox. All right, so without much more further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Let me just resize this a little bit. There we go. All righty. So, we're doing the 3D market approach today. Let me just make sure. Oh, there's a little bit of feedback there, I think. Okay, that's fine. I just fixed it. So, we're doing the 3D market approach today. And what is it? Why is it called 3D market approach? Because we really do look at three dimensions in the market. The first one that we do look at is the market climate. The second one that we look at are the buy and sell UFOs, the unfilled orders, the proprietary technology that runs in the background of our software, whether it's TradingView or TradeStation or MetaTrader 5. And then market volatility. What is the speed of movement that we're looking at that exact instrument? Okay, so those three we do look at together as a whole to give us that, that particular day's behavior, let's call it, or at least expected behavior of the market. So the first one we're going to go ahead and look at is the S&P 500, which is loaded here. As you see, the S&P was actually, right as we were talking, it was touching that 4,200 line. It is an up climate. However, it is not confirmed. It actually hasn't been confirmed for the past 4 days, even though we've had this, pretty substantial push up, right? And that's okay because the software is trying to kind of err on the cautious side. If you don't, even though you might say, hey, how come we didn't get a, on this big pullback and test over here, how come we didn't get a confirmed up climate? Well, that's because, again, the software is, calculating different information at a different rate of speed than what you might be seeing it on the chart. Okay, it's trying to be, it's a little more slower moving. However, it is also a little bit more cautious and a little bit safer. So that's, to kind of give you an idea of why sometimes we don't get a confirmation of a climate. There are a few other, technical factors as well, but kind of, to give you the gist of it, that would be it. No sell UFOs up above, right? We're still testing, pretty much closer to the all-time highs before from this 4240. The buy UFO is down below. It's actually very close to being tested again, because as you see right here, it was tested once. This wick, the red wick right there, did touch into this 4185 area. Okay, and 4185 to 4142.50 is our buy UFO. According to the VIX, we're still in elevated volatility, 18.36%, and then 48.54 points for the day have not been achieved pre-market. There's a good chance that they will once the market opens. Okay, moving on down. Now, if you are looking for education, if you are looking for courses, if you are looking for coursework, definitely check out our futures, stocks, and forex classes, as well as the backtesting trading plans and trading psychology classes. You can click this link right here to browse and register for a course. It does come with a 3-month complimentary access to AutoUFOs and AutoClimate. So that in itself is extremely worth it. Definitely check it out. Okay, so looking at the next market here, crude oil. Crude oil is looks like it's about to envelop this indecision candle with a downward move, so that would definitely be a bit of a bearish sign. As we've seen with crude oil, right, there was a lot of sideways action, then we had a bit of a push up, a retracement, another push up, right? So then it was kind of a little bit sideways here, another push, and then a push down, eliminating those lows, closing below. But then, another test of those highs, and now it's where it's at right now, where it's, trying to either, go below this previous day's low and potentially close there, which again, that would be a bit of a bearish sign. Looking at the climate though, it is an up climate, it is confirmed, and it's the second out of typically 7 days, so that might not hold longer term, right? Even if we might get a downward candle, it may still hold the climate, and if it does, then our bias should change to the upside still, should remain to the upside still, even though we're having this bit of a pullback right now. Sell UFOs up above at 69.90, 68.46. The buy UFO is 60.77 to 58.73. This one has been tested, which is why it has an olive color. Okay, based on the market volatility, 36.23%. $1.50, I believe that's already done. 65.50 to 66.40. Not quite. It's only about 90 cents. All right, that's that for crude oil. Now, if you do need just the auto UFOs, the proprietary technology that we are using here to give us these auto UFOs and to also use the climate below, click this link right here. We do offer monthly and yearly memberships. The next instrument we'll look at is gold. And gold is just threading on higher, right? We saw it yesterday too. It is currently on the 17th day out of typically 7. So it's at least twice past the sensible amount of movement upwards. Of course, sometimes these things do happen. Gold can trend quite, strongly. The sell UFO that it's currently in is 1907.5 to 1929.6. A new buy UFO that has been formed 1890.3 to 1870.3. And of course, based on the GVZ, based on volatility, is at 17.09%. And then, of course, the daily expected move is 20.53. Given that gold's been open for about 8 minutes now, it's already pushed through that. So that's, it has achieved the daily expected move. We're going to see, but this is, again, a very bullish candle. However, it is arriving in a previously untouched sell UFO. Climate is still holding strong. However, it is past the sensible point. So this might easily either stop over here or maybe do a pullback, because the climate is getting, even though it's an up climate, it is a bit weaker because it's so overextended. Okay. All right. The next topic we're gonna go ahead and discuss is, if you do need coaching or support, please click this link here. You can sign up for all asset advanced coaching. We do offer monthly, yearly, or all-inclusive memberships. This is whether you want to do, one-on-one sessions with any of the instructors here. If you want to just kind of have a bit more of a hands-on approach with anybody from our team, this is definitely for you. Do please check it out. Alrighty, let's look at the dollar. The current market climate is down. It is confirmed, and it's the 8th day out of typically 6. So as of yesterday, we're past the sensible point. And we saw yesterday, right, we did have a touch into this UFO down here at 89.75 to 89.165, right there. And we have pulled back since. Quite frankly, I was expecting this UFO to disappear, but it has not. typically when I guess it didn't quite get to the highest concentration of UFO orders. I thought that if it touches the UFO, it's going to eliminate, but that must mean that the software has detected that there might still be orders left here, and therefore has not eliminated the auto UFO. And as you see right there, it went down, pulled back from there, closed, has since then pulled down again, and then since opened up here, pulled down again, and then closed up. All right. The sell UFO is up above here at 95.75 to 90.91, and then of course current value of volatility is 6.36%, with 0.36 already been done by this morning. Alrighty, next on the list, if you don't have time or if you don't want to read this overview by yourself, click this link here to access our YouTube channel, where there are essentially thousands of videos, as well as the market commentaries that my colleague and Becky and I do. You can click this link here. You can go to our channel, hit the like and subscribe button, so you can help our channel grow. Thank you so much for that, and definitely catch up on some of the missed commentaries and see how things played out after the fact. All right, last but not least, Bitcoin. All right, so Bitcoin is finally able to push up above this 40,000 mark, right after that substantial pullback from the 60,000s. The buy UFO down below has not been hit, and has it came very close to it, but not quite there. 27,782.5 to 22,910, and then the first sell UFO that Bitcoin has to come through is right here from 46,807.5 to 51,782.5. That is the very first one. Obviously, we're a little ways away, but given how volatile Bitcoin is, one news event, one proper tweet, if you know what I mean, could have this soaring again. As of right now, though, as I've mentioned earlier, I'm long Bitcoin from about the 35,000, so I'm just kind of waiting to see this out. Haven't taken anything off the table. Daily expected move 3079, right? $3,079. That's might seem like a lot, but that's the way things go with Bitcoin. And then of course the current value is just excessively risky. So if you don't know what you're doing, please don't trade it. And that's that. Now, if you are interested and have some questions in any of the courses or apps or anything we offer here, you can schedule a clarification call here with a live human being who will go over any questions you may have and maybe even direct you to what you think you should be doing, if that's the right stuff or not, or maybe go some other direction, some other way, so you can kind of get a better idea of what might be better for yourself. So click this link here and you can schedule a call. And that's that for the overview. Looking at the news for today, right? We had a couple of holidays before on Tuesday. Tomorrow we do have some important news, right? We got durable goods, non-capital defense goods excluding aircraft, and then GDP annualized is also on Thursday. So those are definitely news to watch, especially given the fact that we're again trying to shoot at those all-time highs with the ES. All right, and then on Sunday apparently there's a bank holiday, and then PMI non-manufacturing and NBS manufacturing PMI for China. All right, folks, thank you very much for joining me on this wonderful Wednesday morning for me. Hope you found this commentary helpful. I hope to see you soon. Thank you so much, and take care.